Alright guys, Hollow Purple Gojo has just dropped in Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade, and you know I have to try and summon for my boy. Now, we do only have 2 summons because being free to play on this game is very painful, and it is tough to farm out the cursed crystals you need to be able to summon. Like, that is 2 freaking multis, and to go to pity, it takes a lot more points than that, 25 multis to be able to pity a character. I have yet to ever be able to pity a character in this game. Like, even if I had saved up all of my cursed crystals and never summoned on any banner before this, I would still be very scarcely close to probably being able to pity one banner. So it is very hard to free to play farm out cursed crystals. Be aware of that if you are looking at playing this game, and if you want to know how to play this game, check the description below. But yeah, we are going to be summoning 2 free to play summons on Gojo. Now, before we do those summons, I do have tickets to drain the bad luck and hopefully get some good luck on Gojo. That will put me at 183 pity on this banner, and then eventually when you get to 200 pity on this free to play banner, you're able to get this ticket here for a character, which is pretty nice, okay? But before we go ahead and do any of those summons, let's talk about what Gojo can do. So in front of me, I have a list of Gojo skills and abilities, and if you guys want to see this database, this will also be linked in the description. So for priority on upgrade enhancement, for skill enhancement, you want to upgrade his deadly first, then his skill 2, then his skill 3, then his skill 1. All right, so let's see what each skill does. So skill 1, bear with me, it is a melee taijutsu, 280% damage to the selected enemy, and it does taijutsu 15% down for 2 turns on them, and jutsu 15% down for 2 turns on the enemy. That's pretty actually decent. And then as you upgrade it, it gives you the upgraded stats down here. I'm not going to read through those, but if at any point you want to see the max damage, you can pause the video and check those out for yourself. And then for skill 2, the strong can afford at level 1, inflicts a 23.3% increase in damage taken for 2 turns, increases damage by 10% for 1 turn, and the disadvantage inflicts a 54.5% increase in damage to himself. Okay, so it looks like that increases the enemy's damage. If that increases the enemy's damage, because it wouldn't make sense, right? He doesn't take damage, I don't think. So increases the enemy's damage by 23.3%, or it increases his own and he just can't be hit, so it doesn't matter. Either way, it's not a big deal. But then increasing his own damage, like how much damage he does, by 54.5% is pretty insane. And then I lied, I am going to go over this right here. It increases it by 70% increase in damage if you upgrade it to level 10, which is insane. That's why you want to upgrade that one first, because that is going to let him hit even harder with his special skill when you use his special skill, which by the way is just freaking nuts, okay? And then for his skill 3, you're the one who should be the priority. Gives yourself 100% increase in break damage, which is pretty good, 1 time. Ranged attack technique for 220%. It hits 4 times, and it has damage and damage dealt by 10% down on the enemy, which is pretty good. Okay, so that's decent. And then for his special skill, this is the one that gets crazy. At level 1, it does 1000% damage to the entire enemy team and reduces their special kill count by 2. And then at level 10, it does 2000% damage pretty much, which is freaking crazy. Okay, like that's really good. And with the typing that this Gojo is, I believe he's a green type, that is going to help you also clear the new story that just came out. And so it is kind of like a bait banner, because this guy is going to make it a lot easier to get through the newer chapters of the story, okay? And in terms of where JP players are placing him right now, they are going to be placing him in S+ tier along with Nimble Body Itadori, so he's pretty good. But the thing is, when he uses his special, he goes away, he has something to do, or when he hits that 7-turn count, he still goes away. So like this Gojo only goes away after 7 turns. This one goes away after you use his special, but his special animation looks really cool. So with all that said, let's go ahead and get into our ticket summons, and then we'll get into the Gojo summons. All right, we are going to be starting on the ticket banner first. Let's go ahead. We have 26 tickets. That'll be 2 multis. Drain the bad luck, hopefully. I would be surprised if I get an SSR on these, but it happens sometimes. I hope I don't, because then that's going to ruin my good luck on the Gojo banner. So 2 ticket multis, drain the bad luck. Hopefully we'll get some good luck on the Gojo banner. Gojo is not available on this ticket banner, by the way, so keep that in mind. He will be available probably on future banners, but I don't think he'll become available on the ticket banner at any point soon. Alright, no SSRs there. Okay, draining the bad luck. Very good. And it's also nice to get these extra residues or memories, whatever you want to call them, because you can trade them in basically for more tickets to summon later on if you want to. Alright, no Black Flash, nothing, no real animation. That's good. That's actually good on this banner. We don't want animations. That way on the Gojo banner we get some animations. There was an SSR there though. Okay, it looked like a residue or a memory. So let's see what it is. It should be a residue or a memory. Alright, it should be coming up right here. Alright, it was a residue. So it wasn't a character at least. And it wasn't a new residue, so hopefully that didn't take away our good luck, I hope. But hey, we have gotten one SSR in this video, so not a total loss. Now to go 2 summons in and see how this goes. One thing I will say about this game, I feel like I have been very nice in previous banners with pulling what I needed to pull in just 2 multis. I feel like these banners are set up to actually give you a copy sooner than other gacha games, because ideally you want 6 copies of a character to fully like max dupe them out in this game. So I feel like they figure people are probably going to go for the max dupe, so they give you the character earlier on. They make the rates fairly decent. But with that said, I have definitely been shafted before with 2 multis, so I will probably be shafted with 2 multis. I just don't expect me to pull the character. If I do, absolute dubs, but yeah, wish me luck, guys. And if you are pulling on this banner, I wish you luck as well. And you can see 10 pity for 1 summon. It's just, oof, the pity is rough. All right, let's hope we get something here. It is a little bit longer loading screen than normal. Maybe we'll get a Gojo animation? No, okay. I was hoping we would get a Gojo animation at the start. That would have been sick. No Black Flash either, bro. Okay, first summon's probably a throwaway summon. Probably a throwaway summon. Oh, actually, okay, we have an SSR incoming. It could be the new residue. I would take that if that's the case. All right, let's see. What's it gonna be? You want the Gojo, of course, but if you get the new residue or memory, which we did, that's still a win. Okay, we'll take it. All right, we got the new residue. Hey, okay, dubs. I'll have to take a look at what this does. I actually don't remember, but yeah, it's probably pretty good if it's coming out alongside Hollow Gojo, Hollow Purple Gojo. All right, with that said, I just got too excited about Gojo. I forgot to even look at the residue. Like, that's not the main reason you summon on this banner, right? Okay, with that said, here we go. Last summon in the video, please, man. Oh, I don't think we're getting anything special. No, like, it didn't take longer to load. No Black Flash, no animation. Shoot. It's a lot to expect to get it in 2 multis, right? It's just unreasonable. I did see an SSR there. I think it was another residue or memory. So we'll see. Yep, it's... Oh, you know what? Okay, we'll take it. Decent, and that's new. That's a really good one. Okay, so I will take that. That is really, really good. You know what? Not terrible on the summons. We didn't get the boy though. We didn't get Hollow Purple Gojo. So if I do have a chance to farm out 30,000 more cursed crystals, which they give you like 30 at a time, right? Then I will do some more summons, of course. So the way to get these cursed crystals is by doing the event, by doing the story, and then of course by leveling up your characters is another way, and their boards and stuff like that. So do all that stuff, get your cursed crystals, do some summons, and if you guys did enjoy this video, please consider going down there, hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, and thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.